property side. For me, one of the things that was very important, we get calls and somebody says, can I have a pool? I was like, yeah, you can have a pool. And it's like, so how much? Well, I have to come and take a look at your site and figure out what's going to take and all that. So we build it so that I do a lot of my sales calls with this. I say, you have a minute to come online? Let's just go take a look at your property and all that. I'll show you what that's going to look like. In this industry that we're in, $160 billion annually is spent on pre-construction services. What are those? Those are site plans, measurements, engineering design, designers, civil calculation, structural calculation. These are all pre-construction services. So I have a plan and I can go get a permit, therefore construction can start, right? Timelines. Why? Because we have to get measurements. Okay, then we have to do the design and we have to get the client to talk to us. We are looking at it to try to remove this, as much as we can. Not all of it. There's some dependencies otherwise, right? Compliance, right? We can design everything and anything you can imagine of. There's tons of AI out there that you can go and say, give me a contemporary, house that looks, this way. Are those buildables? No. We are going to enable you guys to use InQI to render based on data. It is automated deep data analysis. We know where the property is at. We know the zip code. We know the address. Therefore, we should know all the building codes related to that object. So that's part of it. And then complete cost transparency, right? We are starting from an address. We collect all the information about it from the address. Compliance is an important part. Detailed and efficient and cost modeling, that's the stuff that we got. So far, 1,400 properties have been scanned or processed, and over 2,100 acres of land has been scanned and processed. But if I was supposed to go to Woodside and see a project, and I didn't, I just typed it in here, and I saved 1 hour of my time. I didn't get in the car, I didn't drive up, I didn't dirty the air, all that, right? This is the wind plot. From that point, where is the wind happening? And also we have a simulation for it too. I have done the design. Now maybe I want to collaborate with you guys. I'm going to go to sharing, copy the link, right? You should receive it shortly. Basically, this 3D view. Yeah. Now you can do the iPhone things, like with 2 fingers, zoom in, zoom out, turn it, all that stuff, right? This is a 3D simulation of exactly what this data is like, right? So I can zoom in, I can move it around, but look what I have here. The screen's a little small, so it's tough to show, but let's look at it. I can slice it, I can look at different angles. At a different angle that I am, I can try to move it around and I see the ADU and all that stuff that is there. I can try to look at the bird's eye view, it looks better on the bigger screen, but when I move it around, the system will move with me. So I have the bird's eye view that I can look at and stuff, right? We see the market where there is this zone of a simple tool that is data-driven that would enable everyone to get what they want, maybe 50% of it, maybe 20, maybe 60, depending on what they're doing, then take it into their world. And their world might be pen and paper. Doesn't have to be anything else. And then finish their designs and do that.